OMG, it's been a minute, Facebook. I was down when I came back from Belize, but I am here. Come on in, begin to hit tag and share. I'm excited, people of God, for what God is about to do on tonight. Come on in, let me hit tag and share. Let me hit tag and share. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. How are you guys? Listen, it's been a minute since I've been on ministering. So if you can do me a favor and come in tagging and sharing like crazy, I need you to tag a couple people you love, a couple people you care about. I got an uplifting, encouraging word on tonight that is about to break generational curses off your bloodline. Shay Redden, I love you, sis. Come on, come on. I need y'all to push a little bit. Begin to hit tag and share. The Bible says that where two or more are gathered, he is in the midst. The only way we can come in agreement, people of God, with some of the things I'm believing God for, some of the things you believe in God for, is when I move, you move just like that. So very quickly, y'all got to just excuse me. I feel God already. I was just in the kitchen studying, writing down what the Holy Ghost was giving me to say on tonight, and I'm excited. Listen, I need you very quickly to invite 7 people to this live very quickly. 7 people you love, 7 people you care about, 7 people you want to motivate. Y'all know I ain't been on here in a minute. Haven't been myself, fighting, just battling things like we all do. The only thing about it is just with me, I'm more open about it. But if I could just have a few of y'all begin to hit tag and share. I'm feeling like myself today. I thank God just for, healing me in my mind, healing me in my body. There are oftentimes, people of God, where we just don't feel like ourselves. If we can be honest, I already feel God and I'm ready to get started. So I just need a few people, a few demon slayers who don't mind saying with me to the devil, today is the day you picked the wrong fight with the wrong person. I need you to get tagged. I need you to get shared. Come on. I don't know who need this word on tonight, but it's not by coincidence that you are on here on tonight. I believe I have a reason to all the madness you've been going through. So very quickly, people of God, I need you to get tagged and share on tonight. Y'all already know I'm not going to get started until everybody is on here who's supposed to be on here. Let me give some shout outs. Do you know that's the first seed you can put in the ground by simply doing something like hitting tag and share? By just simply, watch this, people of God, people are calling in. By simply doing something simple like tagging and sharing with somebody. If you are on here and you watching just to look at my color purple braids in the front of my hair, baby, you on the wrong live. I need some people who don't mind letting the devil know, even in the midst of everything I'm going through, I'm about to come out swinging. I need you to come on here, people of God, tagging and sharing like crazy on tonight. Tonight's message, if you are just now tuning in, is they are about to regret that they ever picked a fight. I want to say this the right way, people of God, because I want to make sure, watch this message goes out the way it's supposed to go to. On tonight to everybody it's supposed to touch. I'm sorry, people of God. I'm hitting ignore on my phone. It seems like all of a sudden, baby, everybody want to call all of a sudden. The devil is a liar. So come on, I need you to get tagged and share. Just another 120 more seconds, another 2 minutes. I need you to pump and press like crazy. I haven't been on here in a while, so it's going to take me a minute to wake up social media, baby, but we're going to let the devil know we are here on tonight. Come on, come on, come on. I need y'all to push a little bit. Let me give some shout outs to some obedient people. Come on, let me give some shout outs to some obedient people right now, because obedience is better than sacrifice in this season. Come on, you are supposed to be tagging and sharing right now. Shout out to you, Shantae Smith. Come on, blessings on you, Jasmine Davis. Come on, come on. I see my big sis Tiff is on. Come on, come on. I need y'all to push a little bit. First Lady Latoya, I love you, Queen. Could you tag and share for me? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Today's message, if you are tuning in, is they are about to regret that they ever picked a fight. Some people of God, don't even know that they're picking fights. You better get what I'm saying. They so busy trying to bully you. They so busy trying to spread rumors on you. They so busy trying to count you out. They don't even understand that they picked a fight with the wrong person in this season. Shamika Gibbs, love you, sis. Thank you for hitting tag and share. Come on, Sasha Dubose. Thank you for hitting tag and share. Come on, I need y'all to press a little bit. Press a little bit, people of God. I haven't been on in a while, so that's the way it works. But I promise you, this message is going to bless so many people on tonight. Shout out to you, Jessica, for being on. Shay Redding, I love you to life. Sabrina, thank you for tagging and sharing. My sis, Tissy, I love you. Can't wait to see you to the event, sis. Thank you for tagging and sharing. I see my baby, Delisa, just jumped on, and y'all got to bear with me. Because I'm just getting back to myself. Do you get what I'm saying? So I wasn't ministering. I wasn't doing nothing, just literally getting my body together. Tonight's message, if you are just now tuning in, people of God, is watch this. They're about to regret that they ever picked a fight. They are about to regret that they ever picked a fight. Watch this. Some of that shit hit home for a lot of people. Capri, blessings on you for tagging and sharing. Come on, blessings on you. Jane Doe for tagging and sharing. Olivia, blessings on you for tagging and sharing. People of God, if you were paying attention to my page last week, I went through it. I was down there, excuse me, ministering before thousands of people. And while I was down there ministering, just hold on one second. Let me get a cough drop out. Because the devil don't want this word to get out. But it's going to get out any means necessary. So I was down there ministering, and I need you to hear this. I got to set the foundation before I bring the word, okay? So I was down there ministering in Belize. Really took a toll on my body. We're out walking 6 days straight, passing out heavy bags of food. Belize is a very poor country. We was going door to door, knocking on doors, blessing people with food. And then that Friday and Saturday night, we had a crusade with thousands of people, people of God. Listen, you might want to tag your best friend because it's about to go down. Pretty Diamond, love you, sis. Shout out to you, Sharisa. Shout out to you, Natasha. You might want to tag your best friends because it's about to go down. This is why the enemy is trying to bother my throat right now. Listen, so I'm down there and I'm being attacked. When I say left and right, I'm ministering for people. I'm laying hands on people. I'm praying for people. All while battling what I had going on at home. If you guys was on Facebook, you probably seen me breaking down, crying, talking about how, you can be serving God and you can be doing right. You can really be a good-hearted person. But in the back end, the enemy is going to use any and everything to get you off your game. He's going to use any and everything, people of God, in this season. Watch this, for you to abort the mission. Abort the accomplishment. Abort the very thing you're going after. So I'm on the live and I'm ministering and I'm in the middle of our 30-day social media revival. And while I'm in the middle of this thing, people of God, I'm just getting bad news after bad news after bad news about my husband. If you know me and you close to me, because people be thinking they know you, but in real life, people don't know you. They just know you from social media. But I'm talking about to the people who are close to me. They know that my husband, that's a part of my lifeline. You know, it's a few things you mess with, baby, but one thing you don't mess with is your man. Come on, somebody. Your money, your peace. I can go on and on and on. Your children. It's certain things. It's like, baby, devil, you can pick a fight with me about anything. But it's certain things I don't play about when it comes to praying. So while I'm down there ministering, and I got to lay this foundation, and then I'm going to go into the encouraging word on today. While I'm down there trying to do the work of God and just trying to, be all I can be, Don Campbell, thank you for tagging and sharing. If you are just now jumping on and you haven't tagged 10 people, baby, you all out of order. You got to tag somebody because this message is about to bless you. But you got to be able to show the devil, even in the midst of what I'm going through, I can be uplifting to somebody else. So I'm down there going through it. I'm going through it because, my husband, he going through his issues, with his addiction. And I'm used to going where he is, getting him, you know what I'm saying come home, just everything like that. But let me ask you, people of God, what do you do when God puts you in a position where there's nothing you can do about it? Jesus, I want somebody to comment below. It's nothing I can do about it. That situation you're in right now, baby, it's nothing you can do about it. A lot of you are tired. Watch this, people of God, because you're trying to handle this thing on your own. And y'all excuse me. I have a cough drop in the side of my jaw because I just told you guys I'm just getting back to myself after ministering, before thousands in Belize last week. Watch this, people of God. The devil, look, he knew to wait until I got in the plane to even mess with one of my lifelines. When I say one of your lifelines, one of your reasons for living. Your reasons for living may be your children. I'm talking about outside of God, baby, because he's first. Your reason for living may be your grandchildren. Your reason for living may be your husband, your wife. Your reason for living may be your business. I'm talking about one of your lifelines. The devil, watch this. He allowed me to get on the plane. Jesus. Sent me on the other side of the world because he knew, you better get what I'm saying, what would have happened if I would have been in position over here. But watch this. While I'm going through it over there, people of God, for 6 days straight, you better get what I'm saying. Every single day, the enemy was telling me, get on the plane and go get your husband. Get on the plane and go get your husband. So some of you are on the live and seeing where I broke down crying. I was vulnerable. I was transparent. I was letting people know, yes, you can be serving God 7 days a week and still get attacked. I was trying to show people that in the midst of, watch this, my breaking down, I'm still giving God a yes. So different people went to look for him, and it got worse day after day after day after day. He's fine now. When I made it back home, he got clean. He shook life like he always do. Why? Because he got a praying woman behind him. You better get what I'm saying. But look, he got back on board. But what do you do when you're in a situation when it's nothing you can do about it? Some of you are in situations right now and you're driving yourself crazy when it's nothing you can do about it. Tonight's message, if you are just now tuning in, is they're about to regret they ever picked a fight. The devil is about to regret that he ever picked a fight with you. He don't even understand that when he was playing duck, duck, goose through your family, trying to see who he was going to come after next. You better hear what I'm saying. Y'all excuse me, because I'm just getting back to myself. Watch this, people of God. Toya, I love you so much, sis. Alvicha's on. My little sister Latavia's on. Love you to life. She was one of the ones calling around for my husband. I had a bunch of people, messaging me. And let me say this before I get started with the word. Me being vulnerable showed me just how much my followers love me. Shout out to you, Arthur Janae. I see you coming in, tagging and sharing. I got a bunch of people checking on me, man, with an overwhelming amount of love. Like, Evangelist, don't give up because, you the reason I keep going. Sometimes you need to be reminded who you are in the midst of your battle. Tonight's message is, they are about to regret they ever picked a fight. Your they may be, you better get what I'm saying, the enemy. Yo, they may be fake friends. Yo, they may be your family. Yo, they may be people on your job. Yo, they may be people who counted you out. Yo, they may be the person you sleeping with every night. You better get what I'm saying. Sometimes they can be your biggest downfall or your biggest enemy. You got to be able to catch this in the spiritual realm and see who your they may be. And people of God, when I tell you this message is going to bless you so much because I'm pushing to deliver it. My body is like at 90% of getting back to itself. Watch this. God told me to come and tell you tonight's message, if you are just now tuning in, is they're about to regret they ever picked a fight. I need everybody to comment that thing below. Before we can get into this thing, the definition of regret is, watch this, feeling bad over something that has been done. I can't give you a message until I give you the breakdown of that thing. The definition of regret, you need to know what they're about to regret. You need to know what regret means. They are about to regret that they ever picked a fight with you. Regret, the definition of regret is feeling bad over something that has been done. You better get what I'm saying. Some of you better prepare yourself for the fight. I want everybody to comment below. I'm prepared for the fight. Watch this, people of God. In this season, your enemy won't see it coming. I need y'all to catch this in the spiritual realm. A lot of people know when they're getting ready to go into a fight, but watch this, the favor that God got on your life, your enemies don't even realize that they are blinded. Your enemies, watch this, your enemies won't see it coming. Watch this. Because they have been blinded by all of your lost battles. I remember when I was in high school and I got in a fight. A girl that was bigger than me swung on me. You better get what I'm saying. I knew she was going to beat the crap out of me, but I just said if I get one swing and if I take off running, baby, back in the days, that was considered a win. You better get what I'm saying to you. Let me break that thing back down again. This girl was whooping my behind. But I said, Lord, if I could just get one good swing in and take off running, I won the fight. You better get what I'm saying to you. I don't know who's going through something right now, but watch this. Because your enemies are blinded. They're blinded, watch this, because they paid attention to all your lost battles. They paid attention when your car was repoed. They paid attention when they locked up your significant other. They paid attention when you got that 3-day notice. You better get what I'm saying. They paid attention when you got sick in your body. They paid attention when you were down and depressed. They paid attention when you was out borrowing and begging. You better get what I'm saying. They paid attention to all your lost battles. They didn't see God moving in the background. They paid attention to all your failed attempts. You attempted to do right. You attempted to start that business and it failed. You attempted to start that ministry and it didn't take off. You attempted to make your marriage work and it's just looking like y'all headed for divorce. You better get up, baby. They paid attention to all your failed attempts. They paid attention to all your mistakes every time you relapsed, or watch this, every time they caught you out in the club and you ain't had no business being there. They paid attention to all your past failures. Do you know, people of God, that, watch this, bad news spread quicker than good news? Lord Jesus, you better get what I'm saying. I'm talking to people who in your hometown, they don't show you no love. I'm talking to people that, watch this, where you grew up at, where you was raised at, where everybody should have your black hat. They don't show you no honor. I'm talking to some people, watch this, who told you if you started that business, they would be there. They ain't even show up to the grand opening. Watch this, because they wish it was them. I know what I'm talking about on tonight, but God told me to come and tell you that they are about to regret that they ever picked a fight. They're about to regret it. They're about to regret they ever picked a fight. And so watch this, because God is a strategic God. I need everybody to comment below. God is a strategic God. Because he is a strategic God, he's allowed your enemies to be blinded in this season by all of your mistakes, all of your failures, all of you ain't never been in a hard place, baby, till you got to humble yourself before people and say, watch this, it's out of my hands. Oh, Jesus. I don't know who I'm going to bless with this, right? You ain't never, watch this, been in a tough place till you got to get before some people who you know going to talk about you like a dog and say, you know what? I'm broken. I'm frustrated. I'm overwhelmed. I got to throw my hands up to the sky because it's nothing I can do about it. But it's when you are in a position where it's nothing you can do about it that God can show out the most. I need you to just tag 3 people very quickly and say, it's nothing we can do about it. This is when God can show up. You better get what I'm saying. Like never before, but they're about to regret that they ever picked a fight with you. They haven't seen you win, watch this, in so long that they forgot who you are. I'm going to slow this down a minute, and I'm going to back something up because somebody might have missed it. Beep, beep, beep. Juanita, listen. Y'all get what I'm saying to y'all right now. They done seen you lost. They done seen you lose so much. They done seen you fail so much because life just been a little hard for you these last few months. Some of you these last few years that they forgot you was a winner at one point. You better get what I'm saying. I want somebody to comment below. That's all a part of God's plan. He allowed you to go through your season of failures, of losses, of struggles, of looking like you can't shake back, just to blind your enemies. You better get what I'm saying to you. Somebody ought to comment below. They blinded. They blinded. They blinded. Baby, you thought I was losing, but my God was strategic. Sometimes you got to lose to win again. He told me to come and tell you. Yes, I'm talking to you. I ain't worried about nobody else on here that's on here commenting right now, baby. This is between me, you, and God. I'm standing in agreement with what you need and God to do right now. Watch this. He told me to come and tell you, the one that's watching this video, that they are about to regret that they ever picked a fight with you. They're about to regret it. Regret something that they did. Watch this. I was watching the Discovery Channel, people of God, and I was watching the Lions, and you know they be having on their little the little voices when they be telling you, excuse me, about the lions and stuff like that. They be like, oh, look over there, mate. There's a nice big lion. He's down in the grass about to hunt and get the prey. You know, I'm a Discovery Channel type of girl. I like watching stuff like that because God speaks to me spiritually with it. So they be like, look over there, mate. Deep in the grass, in the high grass. If you look closely, you'll see the lion, the king of the jungle, and he's watching his prey. So I just be sitting there like, you know, it be all kind of deers walking by and, you know, giraffes and just all kind of, you know, little things that the lions can eat. This is why you got to pay attention to watch this, what you watching on TV. Some of y'all need to stop watching the Bad Girls Club, Real Housewives of Atlanta, P-Valley, all that foolishness that's going on, and put some knowledge in you, because the enemy is distracting you with all the fights. The enemy is distracting you with all the gossip. I know what I'm talking about. Watch this. So I'm watching the Discovery Channel. And he's like, look over there, mate. Look over there. The lion is down and he's about to jump on the deers, or he's about to jump on, you know, this animal and that animal. I'm going to tell you what blessed me. While I was watching this lion hunt, you better get what I'm saying. This lion sat down so low in the grass. Watch this, people of God. And he staked out and he looked for his prey. Watch this. He was looking for the weaker link in the crowd. Mighty God. Mighty God. Y'all better catch this in the spiritual realm. He was looking for the weaker link in the crowd. He was waiting, and he was watching, and he was looking for the weaker link in the crowd. Some of you, watch this, people of God, are in a crowd where people think you weak. Some of you people of God, watch this, are tied to family members who say you always been weak. You ain't never had nothing. You ain't gonna never be nothing. Watch this. Some of you are linked to people who don't even see you as a threat. You better get what I'm saying. Why? Because they don't expect anything good to come out of you. Nevertheless, your bloodline. You better get what I'm saying. Some of you, the enemy sit back and watches and wait for your failure. And they are people who you are connected to. They are people whose names are saved in your phone. They are people you pick up the phone to vent to sometimes. God told me to come and tell you, the one that's watching this video, that they're about to regret that they ever picked a fight. Some of you people of God, watch this. They've watched you on your job struggling. They've watched you borrowing and begging. You better hear what I'm saying. And God said, what doesn't kill you, it make you stronger in this season. But he is being strategic. He's allowed your enemies to be blinded by all of your losses, your failures. Excuse me, y'all. Your losses, your failures, your distractions, all of that was a setup. They so focused on your repos. Jesus Christ, they about to miss you starting that business. They're so focused on your bad, broken relationship. Watch this, people of God. They don't even realize you about to write a book. They so focused on all the hell you going through with your children. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't even realize you about to purchase a home. They are so blinded by all your past failures that they don't even realize the winner in you. Somebody ought to comment below. My struggle only make me stronger. Come on. I'm going to wait on you. I'm going to wait on y'all to catch up. My struggle only made me stronger. My struggle only made me stronger. God say, watch this. You may be weak in this season, but you got a prayer life. Jesus, this is where they mixed it at. You may be weak in this season, but you have a prayer life, because we have moments where we're weak, but we don't want to talk about it. You may be broken in this season, but baby, you got a prayer life. They don't even understand. You may be broken, struggling in this season. Your bank account on negative, but baby, it's something about when you got a prayer life. Baby, you may have lost a lot in this season, but baby, I dare somebody to comment below. I got a prayer life. I got a prayer life. I take this thing serious. You don't know the way I war in my prayer closet. Oh, Jesus. You don't know the way I war in my prayer closet, baby. I got a prayer life. I got a prayer life. And because they're so focused on all your past failures, they forgot you got a relationship with God. For real, for real. Somebody ought to comment below. For real, for real. God told me to come and tell you, the one that's watching this video, that they are about to regret they ever picked a fight with you. See, when you got God on your side, watch this. I think Matthew 11 and 28 says, watch this. It says, oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Matthew 11 and 28 says, come to me, all who are weary and heavy burden, I don't know about you, but baby, the minute God said come, I was already out of the boat. You better get what I'm saying. Oh, Jesus. The minute God said come, I was already on my winning streak. The minute God told me to come, he said, come to me, all who are weary and heavy burden. Everybody only want to talk about the joy and the strength. Don't nobody want to be weary and heavy burden anymore. Everybody want to act like they got it together. Nobody want to admit that they're depressed or that, watch this, they are battling suicidal thoughts. Nobody don't want to admit that they're hearing voices or admit that it's getting hard. Don't nobody want to say, I'm carrying these burdens of other people. Jesus Christ. And God is sitting there saying, come to me all who are weary and heavy burden. I want everybody to put come in capital letters. Come. C-O-M-E. Come. Come to me all who are weary and heavy burden. Everybody want to act like they got it all together. Nah. He said, come to me all who are weary and heavy burden. He's talking to that crying woman. He's talking to that man with anger because he wants to do right. He want to get his life together. He don't want to go back to the streets. He want to come up off the block, but society won't give him a job because of his background. So all you know to do is to hustle to provide. You better get. He said, come to me all who are weary and heavy burden. So God told me to come and tell you they're about to regret, Jesus, that they ever picked a fight. I don't know who your demonic forces is. We know it's the devil, but watch this. It can be your family that's about to regret it. It can be, your own friends that's about to regret it. He said, come to me all who are weary and heavy burden. And watch this. The minute God told me to come, I handed it to him. Somebody ought to comment below and say, God, take this very thing that has been breaking me down. I don't care how many people watching on tonight. I don't care how many people trying to verify on tonight. I don't care how many people about to go tell my business and screenshot my comment on tonight. I'm saying, God, I'm heavy burdened and I'm weary. I need to give this thing to you. Come to me, all who are weary and heavy burdened. I was reading 2 Corinthians 12, 9 and 10 earlier today. Watch this. This gonna bless you. People don't even understand that. God loves the people who going through it. Do you know that? He allowed you to go through it. He loved the people that's going through it. Don't nobody want to go through nothing no more. Everybody want everything handed to them. Everybody want everybody to put them on. Everybody want to be connected to the plug. What did you do to get there? Everybody want to drive foreign cars. Baby, what did you don't know what this person did to get where they are. Don't nobody want to work for nothing anymore. They don't want to be heavy burdened. They don't want to be weary from time to time. They don't want to say, I ain't got it all together anymore. Don't nobody want to expose themselves and be transparent in this season. Only if they knew that God was calling for them in Matthew 11 and 28. You trying to put on cover girl makeup and act like you got it all together. Jesus. And God is calling you from Matthew 11, 28 saying, come. Come to me, all who are weary and heavy burden. Since you walk around with book bags full of problems, you walk around with a Chanel purse full of mess. You better get what I'm saying. You walk around with red bottoms on. Come on, somebody. And watch it. You got all this toxic stuff going on inside of you because you look good on the outside of you. Keep it together on social media, but you a broken mess. You don't even realize that God was calling for you in Matthew 11 and 28. I just want somebody that don't mind being honest tonight. And watch this. Don't mind saying openly, God, I need you. I know I look like I got it all together, but I need you. I was over in Belize. And for the first time, I couldn't do nothing to help my husband. Oh, Jesus. That thing broke me down. Everything in me said, swipe your card and take a round trip back. What do you do when you are in a situation that is out of your hands? What do you do when you are in a situation that you used to taking charge over? What do you do when you are in a situation where you have no choice but to stand on God's promises? Watch this, people of God, in 2 Corinthians 12, 9 and 10. This blessed me. It said, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. Oh, God, I can scream right now. I got to break this down for y'all. Let me break it down in hood terms because I got to make sure y'all get this. Everybody read Bible. You don't be understanding it. They be like, thus thou says the Lord. I be like, listen, y'all already know I'm in between hood and holy. In between praise is what I do and knock a few bucks. So I'm a different type of minister. But look. Watch this, people. I got to break this down so you could get it. 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9 through 10. Bless me tonight. When I read it, it said, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. Meaning when you are weak, baby, God can show up and show out. Oh, this is why he blinded your enemies because they are so focused on all your past failures, your past mistakes. The fact that, watch this, lately you've been struggling, you've been going through it. They so blinded by all of that, they don't even realize you was in winning mode. Why? Because God said my power is made perfect in your weakness. It's when you weak, baby, he get all the glory. I want somebody to come and below my anointing didn't come from the Dollar Tree, baby. Maybe yours was handed to you, baby, but I went through hell for this oil on my life. You can't pay $1 for this inside the Dollar Tree. You can't buy this anointing on my life. You can't buy this type of oil on my life. I had to lose some things. I had to go through some things. I got to stay on my knees praying daily. He said, watch this. I'm reading 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9 and 10. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. So I will brag about my weakness. And this is how he blessed me. And you guys got to excuse me if you are just now getting in. I was ministering out the country last week, so I'm just getting my health back together. So excuse the coughing. Watch this. After he said, the Lord said, my power is made perfect in your weakness. Then he says to himself, so I will brag about my weakness. Because I know God got my back in my down days, baby, I'm going to brag about my weakness. I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to expose me. This is why I was on that saying, this is what's going on with my husband. Y'all pray for me because this is how I'm feeling. Why? Because I get power. I feel his power in my weakness. Watch this. He said, so because I feel God's power in my weakness, so I will brag about my weakness so that Christ's power rests on me. Watch this. That's why for the Lord's sake, I pleasure in my weakness. I pleasure in insults. I pleasure in difficulties because when I am weak, then I am strong. Let me read this all together for you. 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9 and 10 said, but he said to me, my grace, God said to you, you the one that's watching this video, I dare you to just comment your name below. Just comment your name below, baby. You got to be personal when you decreeing a thing in the atmosphere. Watch this. But God said to Shakira, that means he said it to me, my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. Watch this. So I will brag about my weakness, so that Christ's power rests on me, Shakira. That's why for the Lord's sake, I pleasure in weakness. Baby, I ain't depressed because I'm going through it. No. Nope. That means that, watch this, you ain't losing it. You ain't giving up because you experiencing some things. That's why for the Lord's sake, I pleasure in weakness and I pleasure in insults. Talk about me. Say what you want about me. I pleasure in it. Because watch this, people of God, the more they talk about you, your name is about to enter rooms. Your name is already about to be in rooms you haven't even walked in yet. People don't even understand that when they talk about you, it's free promotion. I want everybody to put in capital letters. Free promotion, baby. You ain't got to build a flyer. You ain't got to put it on the radio. You ain't got to pay nobody to advertise. Baby, you giving me free promotion in this season, and you don't even realize that I pleasure in your insults. I pleasure in all the difficulties, meaning all the things the enemy do to try to attack my kids, to get me off guard, or attack my husband, to throw me off focus, or trying to attack my body. Jesus, you better get what I'm saying. So I won't pray. Baby, devil, you picked a fight with the wrong person. They are about to regret they ever picked a fight with you. I got my strength through my struggle. Some people are jealous of the way you shake back. You steady trying to figure out, some of you like, they got more than me, but they still jealous. Baby, it's the way you shake back. I want everybody to comment below, shake back, shake back. Why, I don't understand why they got a problem with me. Because you keep shaking back. You, come on, you got to give it a... Let me make this plain and clear. I don't know why they don't like me. Because you keep shaking back. You keep bouncing back. Some of you have bounced back from deaths. Some of you got bounce backs from, a man, just treating you like dirt, embarrassing you in these streets. Baby, it's one thing us women don't like. Don't embarrass me in these streets. Women don't like to be made to, baby. Baby, don't make me look like a fool. Some of y'all fellas on here and don't know what, listen, that's a woman's biggest pet peeve. Don't make me look like a fool. What do you mean by a woman don't want you to make them look like fool? Don't be out here all in these streets with all these women. You get what I'm saying? Making me look like a fool. Honoring you. Uplifting you. And you over there with her, she, he, some of them is he. Could I be honest with you? Baby, she, he's, he, we's, we, we's. You know what I mean? These days, baby, don't make me go there. That's a whole nother lie. But y'all know I just keep it real. I'm a realist. I've been through that. Purchase my book. Watch this, people of God. Don't laugh. Y'all know I'm a realist. Y'all got to excuse me. But you know I'm a realist. Some people, men of God, women don't want to be made a fool. It's like, don't embarrass me in these streets. Some of y'all go talking to these girls' friends and they family members and be talking to the neighbor. Come on. They be like, don't make me look like a fool in these streets. But watch this. The other woman be hating you. Why? Because you shake back every time. That thing that almost broke you, you shake back every time. The devil picked a fight with the wrong person in this season. And God said he's about to make him regret it. He's about to, watch this, God is about to make some people regret that they ever counted you out. God is about to make some people regret, watch this, that they ever bothered you and your kids. God is about to make some people regret, watch this, that they ever, messed with your relationship. Some of y'all marriages are on the verge, y'all relationships are on the verge of separation and divorce and things like that because the spirit of Jezebel snuck in. Watch this, Jezebel don't even realize that spirit of seduction that comes to separate homes and things like that. Don't even realize that they picked a fight with the wrong person. They don't even understand that you're favored by God in your weakest moments. And watch this. And God is saying this because this season, you are stronger than ever before. Somebody ought to comment below, I'm stronger than ever before, baby. When I am weak, I am strong. I'm stronger than ever before. So you picked the wrong time and the wrong season to come at me. Why? Because I found myself again. It's a beautiful thing when you can find yourself again. It's a beautiful thing when you mess around and realize who you are again. Watch this. Jesus, I found myself in the midst of my tears. I found myself in the midst of my struggle. I found myself in the midst of my addiction. Jesus, some of y'all, you about to find yourself in the middle of that court case. You better get what I'm saying. Why I found myself why being alone. Some of you, God got you alone because he's trying to get your attention. You were too crazy over him or her. It was watch that you lost yourself in the midst of making sure him and her was okay. Do you know what I'm saying to you? You better get what I'm saying to you. You sad about being lonely, but God got you in this place so you can find yourself again. You stop praying to him. You stop serving him. You stop worshiping him. You stop loving yourself, trying to put everybody else first. So he got you in this lonely place because he's trying to get your attention. If you are just now tuning in, tonight's messages, they are about to regret that they ever picked a fight with you. You, the one that's watching this video, God said you're an undercover superhero. I want somebody to comment that below, undercover superhero. My grandbaby, she's 3 years old, and every time I buy her, I don't care if it's a toy from the Dollar Tree, every time I go out of town, I stop by Family Dollar and pick up some toys because the smile, the appreciation on her face when you give her anything, it's priceless. So sometimes I go buy things just so when she get out of school and things like that, so she'll run here. I say, I got a surprise. And she say, Grandma, for me? I said, yes, it's for you, baby. It's for you. She said, Grandma, for me? I said, yes, it's for you. She said, Grandma, you my superhero. She said, you my superwoman. Thank you for taking care of me, Grandma. This is what she said to me, and it put the biggest smile on my face. You the one that's watching this video. God said you are an undercover superhero. Some of you are super moms. You have to be mama, and daddy. Some of you watch this. You've been a mama ever since you were 12 and 13 years old. You had to raise your siblings because mom and dad was on drugs. You didn't even know you was operating in an undercover superhero spirit. Jesus, I can scream. God said to you, the one that's watching this video, you're an undercover superhero in this season. Some of you, you got to be Superman. Superman, you got to provide the best way you can. Some of you, God sent you to love on a broken woman. When I got with my husband, I was broken. I was dealing with a guy who was cheating on me. I done dealt with people who done beat me, kicked me up and down stairs, set the place on fire with me in it, sleeping with other men on me. I done been through hell. He had to love me in my broken moments. That's why even when he slip and fall, he's still my superhero. I got to pick him back up when he's down because he picked me up in some of the most darkest moments of my life. Some of you are undercover superheroes. You're undercover superwoman. You done been beaten on, cheated on, abused, taken advantage of, and you still shake back. You don't give yourself enough credit in this season. You did it all while still smiling. You did it all gracefully. That's why you don't look like what you've been through. Somebody ought to comment below. I don't look like what I've been through. I done been through the fire. But I don't look like what I've been through. I done been through some things. But I don't look like what I've been through. Tonight's message, if you are just now tuning in, people of God, was they are about to regret that they ever picked a fight. The devil, your enemies, people who coming up against you, people who counted you out, God said they're about to regret it. The definition of regret was feeling bad over something that has been done. I don't know who needed to hear this message on tonight, but you better keep pressing. You better keep going. You better keep pushing, people of God. Listen, God just, he laid it on my heart. I was talking to somebody earlier today about doing a virtual class for women. I'm going to drop that flyer sometime tomorrow. They're working on it right now because the women just going through so much, behind closed doors. And, we'll talk about that a little bit more. But I wanted to tell you, the one that's watching this video, you keep fighting. I don't care how hard it gets. You keep fighting. I don't care what odds are stacked against you. You keep fighting. I think I put up a post a while ago that said, you ain't never been through a struggle until you had to lay on the couch of somebody who didn't even want you there. You got to humble yourself and sleep in situations when you know they don't even want you and your kids there. You ain't never been in a crazy situation, Jesus Christ, till you were embarrassed. Had a child made on you. You better get what I'm saying. You ain't never been in a situation till they said that's her husband over there with that woman. You ain't been in a crazy situation. You better get what I'm saying. And you ain't never been in a crazy situation until you've been in a situation that you cannot control. God told me to come and tell you, the one that's watching this video, they are about to regret that they ever picked a fight with you. God said that he's strategic with what he's doing in your life. Some of you are so focused on your losses, you don't even realize you're winning. Jesus. Lord, I almost screamed. Some of you are so focused on your losses that you don't even realize you are winning. You so focused on all your past failures. You so focused on everything you're going through right now, the domino effect of attacks back to back to back to back to back. You so focused on all the stress the kids is taking you through, or how your relationship is so broken. You so focused on how you are struggling, robbing Peter to pay Paul, or living paycheck to paycheck. You are so focused on how sick you are in your body. You so focused, people of God, on the fact that God took your loved one watch this, away from you early, and now they up in heaven. You so focused on the court case. You so focused on how you gonna pay the rent, man. You so focused on, how you gonna get food in your house, or how much longer you gotta be on the Section 8 waiting list, or when are they gonna approve your disability? Oh, I hear you, Holy Ghost. Or when they gonna release your taxes, or how much longer? Come on, somebody. You so focused on all the negative things that you don't even realize you're winning. How am I winning? How am I winning, Dr. Shakira McFadden? Because when you are weak, God said, in your weakness, He is strong. God needs you to go through all the struggles you're going through right now. I need you to get this. Let me get closer. I'm talking to you, the one that's watching this video, right? I ain't even worried about nobody else on here. It's not by coincidence that you are on this video. You are on here because you needed this confirmation and you needed to be uplifted. So let me uplift your soul. Let me give you inspiration right now. This won't even take long. This won't even take long. Watch this. Jesus. Matter of fact, I need everybody with an iPhone to do me a favor. I need everybody, watch this as I count down from 10. I need everybody to hit screen record because I'm about to say something. And there are people that are on this live, not on this live right now, that need this message, and you can message to them. And watch this. If you are screen recording this, I need you to send this to me too after. We're going to count down. 10, 9, 8. Come on, people of God, because this is going to really bless somebody. 7, 6, 5. Come on, get your screen record button ready. 7, 6, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. You, yes, you, the one that's watching this video. Let me get close up on you. It's not by coincidence that you are watching this video. God told me to come and tell you, the one that's watching this video, that they are about to regret ever picking a fight with you. That in this season, God has your enemies blinded by all of your failures. He has your enemy blinded by the fact that you're struggling. He has your enemy blinded by the fact that you're going through in your relationship. He has the enemy blinded by all of the negative things that are going through in your life. That, watch this, they are not even paying attention that you are getting ready to win. God had to blind them with the foolishness, so when you step up and you step out, they can be surprised. They can be shocked. God is strategic with the way He's blessing you in this season, because you're about to shake back like never before. So it's not by coincidence that you are struggling. It's not by coincidence that you might be going through it paycheck to paycheck. It's not by coincidence that you are feeling lonely. It's not by coincidence that you're wondering, when am I going to get my soulmate? When am I going to find my person? Let them laugh, because God is being strategic in this season. You better get what I'm saying. Let them laugh, because God is setting you up for something great. Let them laugh, because God is about to make your enemies be ashamed. Why? Because sometimes you got to lose to win again. So it's in your losing season, it's in your weakest moments that God make you the strongest. They're so focused on your struggle, they don't even realize you're getting your strength back. I want to encourage you to keep going. I want to encourage you to keep pushing. I want to encourage you to bounce back like never before. I want to encourage you to never give up. What do you do in a situation when there's nothing you can do? You've tried everything on your end. Get out the way and let God handle it. Watch Him work. This is your season. Even in the midst of it looking like straight chaos, God is up to something big. Listen, people of God, I want to give everybody an opportunity to sow right now. I want to give everybody an opportunity to sow right now. I don't know who needs to hear this or who this was for, people of God, but watch this. The seed amount tonight is $50. Some of you are going to sow $50, and I haven't been on here ministering in a while. Some of you are going to sow $50. Some of you need to sow $150. Somebody is going to sow, watch this, $1,500. And let me tell you why. You're sowing into your bounce back. You're sowing into the fact that, watch this, God got your enemies blinded. I don't know who needs to hear this on tonight, but I need y'all to pay attention very quickly. Very quickly. The information is to the bottom to sow. The phone number is 754-246-0580. This is for Cash App, Chime, Zelle, PayPal, Venmo. Watch this. I always tell people, pray about it first. If you are sowing, there was already people sow who follow me all the time. If you are sowing, people of God, I need you to put in the memo section, regret it. They about to regret it. They about to regret it. They about to feel bad for ever counting you out, for laughing at you at your down moments. Why? Because this was all strategic and a part of God's plan. Cash App, Chime, Zelle, PayPal, and Venmo. $50, $150, $1,500. Some people are going to sow double. You're going to say, evangelist, God told me to sow 50, but I got to sow 100 because I got to put in 50 for me and 50 for my children. You better get what I'm saying. Some of you're going to sow $300 instead of $150 because God is saying, watch this. There's going to be, you need to sow $150 for you and $150 for your business. Come on, I don't know who this is for. Some of you're going to sow $3,000 because watch this, you saying, look, I'm putting in $1,500 for me and $1,500 on my foreclosure. God can do the miraculous, but you got to have faith. Watch this, people of God. You got to have faith. You got to have faith. And as you sowed, I just want you to comment below, I sowed. I'm saying, trust God on today. I put the word in the ground, and if you got faith, you know if this message was for you on tonight. You guys are going to see the numbers dropping because people are sowing like crazy right now. Pray about it. Ask God, should you give into my ministry? You never hear people saying that. I always tell people to pray for. Why? Because it's your faith that moves the hand of God. Some of you are going to sow $50. Some of you are going to sow $150. There are 3 people that's going to sow $1,500. You saying, you know what, that's a big stretch for me, but I gotta do it because I've been stuck in this dry place so long that, watch this, I gotta prove my enemies wrong. If you are just now tuning in tonight's message, if you missed it, it will be saved on this live and you can go back into it. Tonight's message is they're about to regret that they ever picked a fight with you. Some of you are in demonic battles. The witches are about to regret that they ever picked a fight with you. The warlocks, the voodoo people, baby, they don't even understand that you were covered under the blood. They picked a fight with the wrong person. Watch this. Seed amount is 50, 150, 1,500. Some of you say, evangelist, I ain't got it. I just got to sow a $5 seed, but I dare you to put a number 5 seed in the ground on today. I dare you to trust God. Some of you say, evangelist, I ain't got nothing but $25. It might be somebody else on here with $25. You might need to team up with them and sow. But I'm telling you, the seed amount tonight is $50, $150, or $1,500. Watch God. If you're doing Cash App, please put in the whole phone number until you see Dr. Shakira M pop up, because they've made fake Cash Apps of me because of my following is so big. 754-246-0580. God is up to something. All the fights you've been going through, all the hell you've been going through. Some of you been fighting just to, watch this, defend your name. God said they're about to regret it. Some of you been fighting to keep your marriage and your relationship together because of outsiders coming in. God said they're about to regret it. Some of you fighting just to keep your business up. The enemy about to regret ever messing with you. Some of you fighting to keep your house. Sometimes you got to do something crazy, like step out on faith. If you sowed, I want you to comment tonight. I sowed. I sowed. Come on, drop that thing below. I sowed. I sowed. Some of you are struggling in situations. And this is your night of freedom. This is your night that they're going to regret it. Remember to put in the memo section. I want you to put in the memo section. I want you to put in the memo section, regret it. You got to put a name on your seed. You got to put a name on your seed. Blessings upon everybody who's sowing right now in faith. I remember when a minister was ministering before my husband had got out of prison. I was sowing a $1,500 seed for me, but I ended up giving $3,000 because I was putting $1,500 in for my husband. It takes 2 to make it work. It can't be just one person, or you will get tired. Some of you people of God, watch God move. And I'm believing God to do it for you within the next 50 hours. A little over 2 days. I believe him to do it quickly. Quickly. I love you too, Jessica. Quickly. 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 754-246-0580. 246-0580. Cash App, Chime, Zelle, PayPal, Vimo. Watch God work. And watch this, people of God. Watch this. I believe in this season that God is redirecting your circle. Oh, I'm watching him do it for me. I got a call from a few people today just saying thank you. Thank you for choosing me. Sometimes that's all people need to hear is a thank you. Don't nobody owe you nothing in life. It's too many of y'all feel like don't nobody owe you nothing in life. Some of y'all need to be telling the people you connected to that I don't owe you nothing. Sometimes when you done been there for everybody, people of God, they expect you to automatically do the way they don't appreciate you anymore. You ain't never got to do nothing for nobody. The name on Zelle, GUM Ministries, is going to pop up. GUM Ministries. You get what I'm saying? GUM Ministries is going to pop up. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to be led by God to sow. Be led by God to sow. The Zelle name is GUM Ministries. GUM Ministries for God Use Me. 754-246-0580. Dr. Shakira. M is going to pop up if it's Cash App. Cash App, Chime, Zelle, PayPal, and Vimo. Listen, people of God. October the 13th through 16th, I am going to be ministering in Texas with celebrities. Master P is going to be there. His son Romeo is going to be there. My girl Vivica is going to be there. And Eric Thomas is going to be there. My big sis Tiff is going to be there. I'm sorry, it's people calling in. Those are people who always call. They don't know how to sow, so they call me asking me how to give. So if it go out, that's how the end of the live. Tissy, thank you for sewing it to me. I love you, sis. And hold on one second. Block her, sis. Who do you want me to block? Put their name below so I can block her. A lot of times it be a lot of fake pages too, and this is what I just spoke on. Them same people sit on my page and they listen to all my lives, and they have something to say at the end. Why are they not on their own pages? They're looking for clout, okay? So listen, just let me get back to that, people of God. But watch this. Thank you for your seeds. And the number and the information is pinned to the bottom to sow. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go down there with some celebrities. And I think about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I dropped below and I was letting everybody know that the young lady who's hosting the event told me that I can bring 20 people with me. So, you know, I grabbed a lot of my followers who I've been ministering to and pouring into and everything like that. That's right, Linda, baby. Be prepared for the fight. And when, she told me that, you know, I immediately grabbed 20 people, you know, and everything like that. But she did come on tonight and tell me I can bring 10 more people with me. Big sis Tiff, if you are on, just comment below. I'm on. Comment below. I'm on. And, yeah, she got this event, that's coming up October the 13th through the 16th. What I love about it is she letting people make payments and everything like that. I'm going to give some information about the event at the end of the event. And all the people with me, they were able to come VIP for like a price that was little or nothing. Let me see if I can bring her on for a quick little 5 minutes. Hold on. I'm going to bring her on. Hold on, you guys. Hey,
Hey,
sis.
hey, my sister, how are you?
I'm great. So if you can give us a little bit of just insight on the event. I told them you messaged me tonight. I have a group with 20 women already, but you messaged me on tonight telling me you're going to allow me to bring another 10 people with me. I'm excited because a lot of my followers have never met me. So my followers and the people on my VIP list, I got them actually coming up a day early because we got something special planned for them on the side. But if we can just give a little information about the event, and she's going to give you a little information, but the 10 people who are coming with me,
The
Y'all on some
20.
VIP stuff. We
The 20.
yeah, we like you feel me? We up front and we got a whole lot of gang stuff going on.
Yeah.
So if you could just give a little bit of information.
So I am super, super, super excited. Baby, your followers been reaching out to me. I guess they've been trying to get to you. And I know we've been busy. We've been on back-to-back Zooms. We was even on Zooms today with some of your people that's in your group. They bringing their own crew because what you was preaching today, I almost got up out my bed and ran. And it's gonna be so many people that gonna hate that they picked the fight with me and you, because together we are powerful. I always say we a movement by ourselves, but we a force when we together. And your 20, I should have known better than telling you 20 in the first place, and you got a 500,000 followers, but I did know this event, everybody wouldn't get it. So I strategically picked those people that are going to be there because this is personal for me. Me and you done talked about this today. We talked to it with Dr. Natasha and a group of people that's coming from all over the world. I know y'all bringing Florida with y'all. Pastor Steve and them bringing Alabama with them. I got another pastor, they bringing Georgia with them. So people are coming from all over to come here to this event in Texas. I'm not even from Texas. I'm from Ohio. And that's what made it more personal for me. Like I told you guys earlier, I'm shifting people's mindset, like the Bible says. I've been listening to Eric Thomas and been telling my people that I coach and mentor business coaching for over a decade to listen to Eric Thomas for personal development. So a lot of people have watched him on YouTube and watched him on on social media and different things, and was never able to meet a person like that in person. Y'all know, y'all been seeing it all over the media, all over the news, about the young man being shot over 60 times in my hometown by the police and being unarmed. So this became a little bit more personal for me, because now I want people to shift their mindsets from not being poor and black, not being out here and not having on the $500 wig, but your credit score is a 400, and you're buying stuff, but you're investing in nothing. It's a difference between the two. So when you put your group of 20 people together, they were ready to go. They made sacrifices to get there, that because I even made it to where it was affordable, where people can pay on a payment plan. And your people was not playing. They like, look, I'm putting my money down right now, and then they can pay the rest on next month, and then the following, then they have 2 months before the event. But y'all, when I say this is going to be epic, it's going to be epic. Thursday night, we're going to have, well, Thursday, you can check in, you can get registered. We're going to do our meet and greet with Vivica Fox. Vivica's going to talk to you guys about multiple streams of income, because everybody needs multiple streams of income. And then those of you that are VIP, those that are with Shakira are automatically VIP. You're going to get a chance to come to the fashion show. So Thursday night, we're having a fashion show. Thursday, you can register, get your swag bags, do your meet and greet. You're going to hear from Vivica about multiple streams of income. I know a lot of y'all remember her from Booty Call. Y'all remember her from being Frankie on Set It Off. But what a lot of people don't know, Vivica has a hairline like me. Vivica is also a real estate agent and making a lot of money in real estate. So she's going to be talking to y'all about that. And another thing that she's doing is giving back to the Black community, helping them get on the big screen. Shakira, you and I already been talking about that. I told you that that's what God dropped in my heart, is for me to get you a station, to get you on here outside of social media, outside of Facebook and Instagram and all of that kind of stuff. You need a whole network that's going to pay you residually, but at the same time, get the word out and be able to bless people, and then you can bring other people with you. On Friday, we're going to hear from some people that are millionaires that look just like me and you, but guess what? They coming to pour into your cup. The average people you probably wouldn't have been able to sit at the table with. But then you're also going to hear from Mr. Eric Thomas himself, number one motivational speaker in the world. Used to be homeless, used to eat out of trash cans, homeless in one of the worst cities in America, and that is Detroit, Michigan. So I'm bringing him because, guys, he's going to show you how to grow your business from zero to hero, how to get you around some people. And this is the thing. It's the strangers for me, because it's been the strangers my whole life. I want y'all to network, network, network. I did not put my money behind this. I did not put this event on just for me and my family. I am my sister's keeper. I am my brother's keeper. My husband and I put our money and everything behind this because we want to help more people get generational wealth. And then on Saturday, y'all know I'm Mrs. Entrepreneur through and through. I'm serious about not only just the adults, but the children, because we're talking about breaking generational curses. Generational curses start a lot of times when people are small. This is why all of our kids have a business, even the 11-year-old. On Saturday, they can sponsor a kid to be able to come. The Girls and Boys Club here in Houston gonna come. I know some people are bringing their kids, their grandkids, college students, middle schoolers. It doesn't matter. They're gonna be able to sit down and have a private lunch with Romeo and Master P on Saturday. The adults will too if you got a VIP ticket. And guess what? They're going to pour, pour, pour. And this is on the private side because they're going to talk to everybody. But on the private side, you're going to be able to break bread with them, to be up close and personal with them, to be able to get the wealth, because I'm tired of the narrative being, the picture being painted that Black men are all in jail. They don't take care of their children. They don't teach their children wealth principles. So now it's time to change that narrative and say, look, here's a father and a son that came from absolutely nowhere, that came from the bottom, that was living in an efficiency over a record store, took a $10,000 insurance policy that was left and invested it in something and turned it into a multi-million-dollar empire. And guys, because I'll tell you in a minute, $1 million ain't nothing. And I know it sounds like a lot of money to broke people or to people that are less fortunate, but $1 million is no money, because this is the thing. You got to have multiples on that thing. 40% of it goes back to the government. Then you got to pay employees. You got to pay overhead. And by the time you get paid, baby, you back down to a thousandaire. So what I'm telling you is, you guys, because of your connection, me and my husband make shirts. We've been doing it for a long time. We have a shirt that says, Grace takes me places hustle and can't. And because y'all have the grace, because y'all are connected to my little sister Shakira, you're going to get that treatment. You're going to be able to be one. If I was y'all and I had the opportunity to be one of those extra 10, I just opened up the door for her today, because when I say these people was blowing me up, they like, she not responding to me, but we've been on back-to-back Zooms, and then plus she got other stuff going on, and we putting stuff together for next year and multitasking for other things that's behind the scenes that we can't release yet. We'll release it at the event. But you know, people was messaging me saying, look, I'm trying to be one of the 20, but what they felt to realize, the 20 was gone. So I messaged her and said, look, I know I'm going to lose money on the event. At the end of the day, if you win, I win. If your family get free, guess what? It's a win in the books for all of us. So I knew it was going to be a loss of money. But like I told her, I'm opening up 10 more spots for her people. And when you come, you can bring your people, but your people can't get what her people get. You know, we got this thing where we're working together on a couple of things. But if she pick you as one of her 10, matter of fact, if you want to be one of her 10, comment below. I want to be one of your 10. And then I don't know how she gonna pick it, how she gonna do it. That's totally up to her. That ain't none of my business. But I'm telling you, one thing about opportunities, guys, stop having a poor, broke mentality. Poor meaning passing over opportunities repeatedly. I'm a business coach for a reason. I change people's mind. I'm a purpose pusher. I change people's minds, then I help them change their money. But until you change your mind, you cannot change your money. Some of y'all are bound right now because of your circle. Show me some of the people that you hang with. I promise you, I can tell you what your bank account look like. And a lot of times People don't want to change, Shakira, their circle because of comfortability and familiarity. You can never get out. You can never get to your breakthrough being in your comfort zone. You can never get to where God is trying to take you in your comfort zone, because if you could, you would already be there. If you could get there, then you would already be there. So God is placing people around you so that you can go ahead and get yourself free. That book you wanted to write, the things that you thought were going to be impossible, there's going to be people in the room, and we're having a Shark Tank experience. I'm going to have some multi-millionaires in the room that's ready to write a check to somebody that pitch a business idea that catch their attention. I don't know if y'all ever watched Shark Tank. If you didn't, get on Google, get on YouTube and go watch it. There's going to be some people in the room that's going to give you a real Shark Tank experience. Why? Because shift is happening. You've been losing long enough. It's time for you to win. But what you had to do was get around some winners in order to become a winner, because you become the people you hang around. And I told people, as cheap as I done made this, and I usually don't even go by cheap, because I'm putting up 6 figures of my money and I'm having a $500 conversation with people that don't add up to me. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to say. Opportunities don't go away. They just go to somebody else. Don't be the person that miss out on an opportunity, that not only be able to sit in a room with a person like a Dr. Shakira, but you're also able to sit in a room with a lady that you probably watched on TV like a Vivica. You're able to sit in a room with the Eric Thomas that you've been watching for years. You're able to sit in a room with a Master P and Romeo, and he made you say, but now he's trying to show you how to get to the bag. And I tell people, I either see you at the beach or at the bank. Either one, I want to see you there. I want to see you win. I want to see your family win. And I'm going to be there teaching on a lot of different things to help you grow your business. I don't care what kind of business it is, to grow it from zero to hero. So Shakira, you got 10 more spots, sis. Y'all better grab them. Y'all better start inboxing her and messaging her while you're on this live, because this lady got all these followers from all over the planet, and we got people coming from all over the planet. So I look forward to seeing y'all there. I look forward, Shakira, hearing you minister to the people, because guess what? We gonna get your business together, but we also gonna get your spirit together all at the same time. I always say marketplace ministry. So I'll turn it back over to you, Shakira.
Yes.
And you get a chance to pick your people, and I look forward to seeing y'all there.
Okay, sis, we're going to talk.
All right.
Listen, y'all. Listen, she was just giving the information out a little bit more detailed on the event, but y'all can see the flyers on my page. And she just opened it back up for me to bring 10 more people VIP with me. The event is in Texas, October the 13th through the 16th. I'll be ministering with Master P, Romeo, Eric Thomas, and Vivica Fox. So she just opened it up for 10 more people for me. And she just, I think Altisha, that was you, right? Messaging me too. About somebody else. So if you want information on that, message me. Listen, people of God, today's message, if you missed it, the beginning of the message, I was talking about today's topic, if you missed it, was they about to regret they ever picked a fight with you. I'm going to save it. Follow me on YouTube at Shakira McFadden. I upload all of my live videos there. Follow me on TikTok at Evangelist Shakira. I follow back. Follow me on Instagram at evangelist.shakira. I only have one Instagram. All the others are fake, okay? I love you guys. God bless you guys. The information from the word earlier, the information is to the bottom to sow your seed. If you missed it, go back and watch this live. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Take care.